Okay. So now we are 50 minutes into the future. Again. Hopefully now it is working. Hopefully.
Yes. Hopefully.
Hopefully it's working. Okay, so we were looking a bit at Pregnanda playing f3.
Mm-hmm.
And please tell us if it's working or not. It is kind of essential that you actually can hear us. If you can't, then this whole thing needs to be shut down and restarted. I'm going to eat some chocolate. I mean, we did only go for 1 hour though, which is not that long. This is going to last for some longer. Interesting. Welcome.
Yeah. Should we then just run through these few moves and then change boards, maybe?
Yeah, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop f4.
It is logical because the sack on h6 is then not possible as we talked about.
Yes, that is not possible, and also this type of fork on e5 and f6 is no longer as attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So takes with the knight, b5, goes for b4 probably. Rook f e1.
He doesn't care.
It's hard to prevent. So instead of trying to play something like a3, it would actually prevent it with a3. But I think the claim is that this knight actually has several good squares, mainly a4, I think, with this very nice square on c5. And also, I don't know if you want to, but you could go to e2 instead, and that should also be decent. Lawrence is sending me stuff. Have a good stream, bud. Yeah, thank you. So the question is a little bit what black wants to do now. Maybe here, actually. Preparing this a little bit and trying to trade off some pieces. What else? He needs to get his these two pieces out. White is already ready with finished development, connected rooks, whereas black has all these 3 pieces still in the stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
All right, let's continue to the 4th board where we have Ariantari playing with the black pieces against Semen Mitosov. Semen goes for e4 and Arian plays the Sicilian, and Semen goes for the c3 Sicilian, also called the Alapin. I think this is what he usually does. Yesterday, Arian had a really good preparation, which made him pretty much win straight out of the opening. So we'll see. I think he must have prepared this against this as well, because this is the normal opening that Sem plays.
Yeah.
e5, knight d5, knight f3. This is very common stuff. e6, d4, takes. Now you can either play d6 or b6, main options. Goes for the b6 line, knight c3, takes, and queen c7. This is smart, hitting the pawn on c3. Bishop d2, yes. b7, bishop d3. All of this is very, very theoretical. Very theoretical. No surprises just yet. Bishop d6, yes. Now rook. Oh.
Okay.
Bishop b5. Okay, I've seen this move before, but this is apparently also a move. And worth noting, if you look at the time, Arjen has been thinking now for 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Which is quite a while. So maybe he's been taken a bit
Off guard.
yeah, by this check here on b5. I mean, what options do you actually have? I mean, either you go bishop c6 or you move the king. Here or here. I would think e7 looks very suspicious.
I think so too.
Maybe here. It's okay. But
it's one of them GM moves that you go king f8.
So I realize now that is this a problem? Queen f3, yeah? Tricky move, no?
Need to go.
Queen cannot be captured because of the pin, and if you capture this, then the rook is falling.
Yeah. Rook c8 then.
I mean, this is also a move, but then you
Then
take here and then take here, yeah?
Yeah.
Rook c8, yeah? Takes d5. Wow. Now finally the rook needs to go somewhere. Here. Now maybe castle. So apparently black is doing really well in this position. I think the reason for that is all of these pawns, especially maybe this c3 pawn, is always weak in the endgame. Whereas black structure is very sound, and if you do something like this, I mean, okay, you get this very bad pawn on e6, but look at white's pawn structure. All of the pawns are isolated and very weak, and this should be extremely good winning chances for black.
It is difficult to play as white when you have these pawns like that, because you have so many attacking opportunities for black. If you try to prevent black from taking either one of the pawns, then you have to spend a lot of energy and time and effort just to protect it.
Alright, so take a look at this at the video right now. We are Magnus is being filmed. We are filming that Magnus is being filmed.
Yes. Inception.
Filmception. Yeah, Filmception.
Nice.
I don't know who this is. Could be the Norwegian TV2. I know that they are there.
You can see that there are a lot of people walking past very close to the boards.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think that these players do they feel the pressure when there are a lot of people walking around, or?
Maybe a little bit, but it's fairly normal for these guys to have spectators, I think. Usually they maybe usually there's some sort of barrier between them and the audience. It doesn't look like they have it right here right now, but it looks to me like people are keeping decent distance, not hanging over the board too much. And I mean, they know that they are good players and that people are interested in their games, so it's not that strange that people want to watch them. I don't think they're very annoyed by it.
No. Okay.
No. Okay, so Arjen decided actually to go for king f8. Interesting choice instead of this bishop c6. I don't think this is bad at all. But I think maybe bishop c6 was slightly better. We can go over to the next game, to the 5th board, so we can get through all the games and get back to Magnus's game, which I really want to take a look at. What is going on here exactly?
I just want to take the pawn on c7.
Yes, I want to do that too, but let's check what happened. Frody played his normal d4, and Leif Allen Johannesson with the black pieces went for e6, bishop b4 immediately.
Oh, it does take. I feel like usually when they go for the setup, they actually just retreat the bishop back to e6, e7, yeah.
And speaking of openings, names that I do not know, apparently this is called the Kangaroo defense.
Kangaroo defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
According to Lichess, this is Kangaroo defense.
Mm-hmm.
Cute name. I like it. Okay, so yeah, just getting the bishops off the board.
You're okay.
And again, we get this kind of exchange here in the middle, and
the difference is that they don't have the bishops on.
Yes. Interesting. So black went for b6, and I was expecting this bishop a6 just to try and trade off this guy as well.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't go for it though. He plays bishop e6. So maybe this move here is simply to be able to play c5 sometime in the future. Interesting. Okay, so knight a4.
Mm-hmm.
This is sort of saying you will not be able to play c5 right now, at least. And now bishop d7. Strange move again. It's like you first put it here and then go back, but I mean it's a concrete threat taking the knight, so makes sense. We were both wondering why can't we just take here, and I think the simple answer to it is queen d6. So hitting the rook and also hitting the knight, and
you can't really protect both of them because queen c2 doesn't.
No, it doesn't really. The queen is over.
Yeah.
You can just take the knight
and then
take the rook.
You got a pawn and a bishop for a rook, which is not worth.
Or you actually got a rook for free.
You did?
Yeah.
Didn't even get a pawn.
One pawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Pawn for a rook. Which is it's not worth it. Get this pawn for this rook. I mean, you could decide to just give the knight instead, but yeah. So this pawn is currently untouchable. Plays queen c2 instead. Maybe with the threat of taking this guy. Maybe. Let's say black did nothing, like h6. Now if you take, of course we cannot take this because of the pin.
But what if you go rook c8?
If you go rook c8, I might just go queen b7.
Okay.
Hitting this rook, keeping this pin.
Because it's very tempting to go. No, maybe it doesn't work.
It is tempting to take, yeah. Because the king also has no escape route, but you have this move, and I believe black is doing okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's actually decent for white. Maybe it's actually just winning, for all that I know. But nonetheless, I don't think black should allow this pawn to be taken right now. And how do you prevent it though? Maybe something like c6. Just guarding it. Yeah. And I guess white is fairly happy here with something like a3, b4. Maybe this, maybe this. Not sure how to proceed exactly, but I think white is doing well here. Yeah. The last board against the two IMs, Ludvig Carlsen and Johannes Haug. Johannes Haug is playing the black pieces, so we're looking at it from the black perspective. And now let's have a little look at this chat, because we are starting up. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't.
Maybe it does.
Let's hope it does.
We are alive.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. So now we are 50 minutes into the future.
We have sound.
Hopefully.
Yes, is it in sync?
Hopefully.
It is. It is in sync.
Perfect. Perfect.
It just took us an hour.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, that's good. That's great.
Okay, great. Great. We can continue. We can continue, and I can tell my friends that it's working.
Happy days.
Oh, happy days.
They can hear us. Welcome back, everyone.
Yes.
No, this is good. Okay. So these IMs, they're going for some modern stuff, right?
Modern stuff, you think?
Like when you play
Yes.
not a pawn move, you do something else with your horses, your knights. It's a modern way, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
I
I
guess.
guess. So this is maybe the most. No, this is very classical, I would say. It's a Nimso Indian, very typical stuff. Just both players are developing very naturally. Very naturally. Ooh, b5, interesting. Okay, also looks like a good move. You really don't want to take this because this bishop has no good squares, and if you go away, then this pawn is actually hanging. So you really do not want to take. And also worth noting is that you don't want to go pass, because suddenly this is a major weakness. It's going to be a weakness forever, because this pawn is always blocking the pawn from running. So like in the future, you may see that pieces are getting swapped off, but this pawn is going to remain a weakness forever. So you really do not want to go a5 here. So let's see, queen e7, a4. Yeah, just
Reassuring.
yes.
Yeah.
Cementing this guy, and now he plays a5, which I told you was not. I didn't say it wasn't playable. I just said it wasn't very. You don't want to do it.
The black b7 bishop is then now very stuck.
It's a bit stuck,
It's a bit
but
stuck.
it has potential.
Yeah.
It does.
You want to do en passant?
Maybe, but I mean, okay. So if you look at this move, rook e8, things are happening in the e file. You might want to go knight e4 in the future, taking with this and kind of opening up for the bishop. Maybe giving it a square on d5. Maybe, very maybe stuff this, but could work. Could work. So far, I think white is doing better here. We are a bit worse here. Yeah, like plus one ish. Seems like white is doing very well with this bad c7 pawn. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to our top game of the day, which is the Magnus against the Hammer.
The hammer.
The Hammer. We had this strange move e4 in the opening here. And after this bishop d6, queen e2, queen c7, I was a bit skeptical of Magnus's opening choice. I mean, it's really hard to to criticize Magnus for playing chess because he's quite good at it actually. Believe it or not, and I'm very fishy compared to him.
He's done this before.
Yes, he has. So I should have some faith in him. He tends to know what he's doing. But I'm also armed with a computer.
Yeah.
And the computer is pretty good. Okay, so what does Magnus do? Well, he plays bishop g5.
Yeah, we had a look at this, right?
Yes. Now I was thinking knight d7. But apparently Hammer has plays another move, which is bishop d7. And this is kind of interesting. Very interesting. So he's saying that, okay, if you want to take this knight, you're welcome to.
Give me a bad pawn structure, but I
Yeah.
don't care.
Do you want this knight or no?
I would grab it.
You'd grab it?
Yeah, because people on my level, they can't play with these pawn structures.
Oh yeah? I mean, this pawn structure is kind of ugly, yeah? But
you open up for the rook to go into the g file, and you can castle along with your black on the black side.
yeah, often with this type of structure, you can also hide the king on e7, like just being protected with pawns on several sides, and that can be okay. And I'm not sure how to evaluate this exactly, but I don't think this is what Magnus wants.
No. Just to apply some pressure, if you go, what do you want to do with white here?
It's like the queen is currently also stuck protecting this bishop. So it's like you kind of want to go to f3, trying to hit this pawn, but
maybe we need to drop it back then.
maybe like this.
And then if you go rook, I want to go rook first, just to look at something.
Here?
No.
Here?
You drop the bishop back to b3.
Yes.
And then you go rook g8.
Yes. Yes. I still can't castle because the h2 pawn is hanging. And it's really hard. Okay, let me go. Okay, let me go queen f3. Yeah, this is what I originally wanted to do. Try and attack this semi-weak f6 pawn. But I think
yeah, because
I think black is very happy here.
Yeah.
Very, very happy. This pawn, this rook is a beast. The king is gonna castle very soon. The bishops are gonna be very strong. No, I think this is complete crisis for white. So, okay.
It doesn't take.
Doesn't take. I see that there's a question in chat about time control. So the time control is 90 minutes initially, and then 30 extra minutes after 40 moves, and 30 seconds extra increment per move. The clock times shown on Leechess are more or less correct for our games that are being broadcasted with the DGT boards, but some of the other matches are using another system which is a little bit less precise on the times, clock times. Yeah.
You got 30 minutes after 40 moves?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct. All right. Are we delayed or are we not delayed?
We are delayed.
Why does it get here immediately?
What?
When you write?
Because it's chat. Chat is always up to date. If I write in the chat, it's like I am in the chat speaking with them.
Aha, I see.
So if I write in chat,
Yeah, but they will see us. Yeah, I see. Correct. They are on Leeches. Yes, you can watch all the games on Leeches. You can watch all the games on Leeches on Watch Broadcast. Yeah, Norwegian Team League. Okay, so let's see. Magnus played knight f3, going back with the knight. Makes sense because a lot of this position has to do with this e5 break right now, and black also wants to play knight c6, and with white you don't want to take it if the knight were to be here still, so you might as well just move it away immediately before black goes knight c6. Now he goes bishop b3, moving it away makes also a lot of sense. Maybe preventing something like knight e5. And now knight g4, which is an interesting move. What do you want to do with that? Maybe you want to jump into e5 with the knight. Maybe right now this was a threat somehow, or something he didn't want to. Let's say, okay, I have something for you. Let's see, h6. Now knight d5. Not sure if it's playable. Probably not. But in some positions this can be a theme.
Is it because you can go knight back to e7?
Yes, either here or here. Maybe e7. I'm not sure if e7 is so good. Maybe now I can. Nah, it's probably bogus. But let's say I castle. Let's say you go h5. Now I think I can make it work. So takes knight here. No, I don't. I probably can't make it work here either. Queen b8 maybe. Should be a bit annoying though. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Okay.
No bueno.
No bueno. Either way, he goes knight g4. Magnus plays rook d1. Like, do you want your king over here on c1 now as well?
And then why didn't it just manual castle?
I don't think he wanted to do long castle.
No?
I think this is should be bad somehow. I mean, there's a check here. That's probably not it. Maybe something like this, and it's kind of open.
Yeah.
In the c file. So he rather wants to just go rook d1, and now so he goes into e5, bishop h4. Interesting move. So he wants to go here. Takes.
We now see that in this position we really would like to have the f4 pawn, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we realize that in the opening, queen e2. Yeah, after this move, we were looking at f4. I thought it looked a bit loose, and that I didn't think it should be good. But apparently, the computer said that this was the best move, and that white should play it. And we see after everything that's happened that this square here has been properly blocked by black, and that we really would like this pawn to always have been on f4, because then black wouldn't be able to play the way that he has been playing. But yeah, so what will Ludwig now play? Let's see. If knight e5 seems very logical.
Yeah.
Just putting pressure on the queen. But it might actually be a mistake. Why, do you ask?
Could you try the same strategy that you had previously, just queen e2? Yeah.
Now go f4. Should be a threat. Yeah, now I'm actually, I believe this is a threat now. Or, even this is maybe a threat. threat to threaten a threat or something like this, because suddenly this guy's a bit loose. Magnus is 90% here do these days. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what it means, but I agree.
I do. We see a pregnant Landa also in the background here looking at Magnus's game.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, so the position should be fairly balanced here. Maybe black is doing well, but I feel like Magnus is fighting here, and if black does nothing, okay, so let's see. If you do like castle, is this a blunder or no? How do you defend these guys? Do you? Or don't you?
Do you have anything?
I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I was looking at this, but maybe you can just take.
And then bishop is still hanging.
Yeah. Take and take.
Yeah. So that does not do the trick.
This is maybe a bit scary. But I thought that Stockfish gave h6 here when I looked at it briefly just a couple of seconds ago. But why is this any different? Why? Right now the king is protecting on d7, right?
Yeah.
So now this is not a blunder. h6, yeah, this is playable. So now you can just move, I don't know, bishop b4 for example, and this guy's not hanging. But okay, so the castle itself is the problem. Yeah. Do not castle Ludwig if you want to win. Cool.
Great advice.
This is the current position. Let's look at the next board, the second board. What do we have here?
Jordan.
We left off here.
Yeah.
Interesting position, I think. He went bishop a6, which I prescribed.
Trading off the bad bishop.
Yes, with the good bishop. Seems very, very logical and very natural. Knight d2, development. This knight wants probably to go here and then maybe here, maybe here. Now g6.
Yeah.
But now it makes sense, yeah? Because we've gotten rid of the bad bishop. And we are left with the bishop that goes on the dark squares. And now, yeah, let's put all the pawns on white squares so they can't be attacked by this guy.
Yeah. The only thing is, when you have these positions, you have the very, very airy area between you and your king and your queen.
Yes.
Yes. And with the pawn on e5, it's very easy for black to actually just get in there with the black bishop.
White, you mean?
No, the black squared bishop, I mean. Yeah.
White to get in with white's black squared bishop.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh. I'm just gonna take one quick look back at Magnus's game and look at the time. Okay, so interestingly enough, in this position, Magnus was down 20 minutes on the clock, but it has evened itself out right now, so it's only 5-minute difference. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so g6, knight f3, the only logical move, played after 5 minutes. Jordan, bishop g7. Interesting. Okay, so I think that makes sense. So let's say Jordan went bishop e7 instead, yeah?
Yeah.
Now you give white a lot of options. Either white can go bishop h6 and for one preventing castles and also maybe doing some break-in on g7 and ruining the structure a bit, but also if I want to be very thematical, I can go bishop g5. Just saying, since you put all your pawns on white squares, I want to trade off this bad bishop for this bishop. Right now, I don't think I want to. I would rather go here, but there's also this option. Nonetheless, when he goes bishop g7, he says, okay, I'm attacking this semi-weak pawn on e5.
But it still isn't truly.
Truly what?
Like, if let's say you go bishop g5 again.
Yes.
Okay, so you have queen b8, for instance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love this move.
Yeah.
With a
hitting them.
double threat now.
And then you can you go queen to d4? I don't know if it's necessary, but queen to d4.
You need to defend something here, and queen d4 is one way to do it.
It does both.
But maybe I can now just go c5, which is a bit annoying, because I want to block this square off either way. And let's see, if you try the only you can go here
there, yeah.
to d3 hitting the rook, but it seems to be a bit like a cheapo rather than an actual threat. It's like, okay, I go rook b6, this guy seems to be still hanging, and this guy is still hanging, maybe some issues, yeah. So yeah, interesting. See, white goes actually rook b1 here.
He does.
Yes, he went rook b1.
Oh, very clever.
Yeah, so
Just to prevent all of that.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. As simple as that. I mean, the rook is on a1 is doing very little, and yeah, now after rook b1, Jordan spent 4 minutes and he went queen b8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
So he's playing your move. Now attacking this pawn. But I suspect that this move is like prophylaxis against this exact move, and now he wants to go bishop f4. Just covering everything, more or less. But I think black is doing very well here. I mean, he can choose if he wants to castle. It seems a little bit iffy. Just a little bit. I'm slightly worried I'm getting mated. Slightly. It's like maybe queen h3. Do the monkey monkey attack with this. Let's say black doesn't care at all. Like a4. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now knight g5.
And if you push the pawn.
If I push the pawn, maybe
be
even takes here.
And then
like,
the pawn.
oof. I will maybe survive though.
Yeah, but you'll lose a lot of.
I'll lose a lot of pawns,
Yeah.
and this shouldn't be clear at all. I mean, this guy's hanging though. Oh no, I can't play like this. This is way too loose, but maybe something. Maybe something. Okay, this is the position at least.
Rook b6, b5, b6, rook b6. Instead of
castles?
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah?
Because if we was going to push a pawn, and then I would like to go rook b4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now you're talking my language. Yes.
Yeah.
This is a good move. Maybe I'm not sure, but maybe it's threatening this. Maybe it's threatening some other stuff, like this move. Yeah, it's this should be a very good move, if you're allowed to do so.
Maybe you need to go some G3 or I don't know.
But what else do you have? I mean, this is actually hanging, and
Yeah.
it's a threat.
Yeah, do you want to respond to that?
Yeah. Katrina is here because she's a semi-famous streamer, and I like to have her as my sidekick. I can try and explain something, and
Yeah.
also, of course, because we need to fill a certain quota, and well, she's doing a good job of that. Yeah.
Very political.
Yeah, it's not. It's like there's no question you are actually a woman. So
I am actually a woman. Yeah.
yeah. So we can like check off the box. Yeah.
Yeah. Good for us.
True. Yeah, good for us indeed.
Yeah.
Good for us indeed. Now.
No, I'm not here for any insights. I'm just here for fun, spending my day.
Here for the action. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of action we have.
No, thing is, I can explain and ask the stupid questions that you in chat would like to know. See?
Yeah.
I'm doing you a favor.
I envy you a little bit, because yesterday I was streaming with Jordan.
Yeah.
And then I could take that role,
Yes.
you know. I could be the stupid one and and ask him all the stupid questions, and he actually has the answers.
Well,
now I
that's
have to
good.
provide the answers, but
But a lot of my questions, they are indeed problems or possibilities that we.
oh
should
yeah,
look at. So-
for sure. I mean, you're finding a lot of good moves, and I'm finding a lot of stupid moves as well.
Mhm. But
But
it's good.
but this is what chess commentating is all about.
Yeah.
It's discussing the positions, trying to find out what is going on, what possibilities there are, I think. All right, let's move on. This is the position. We expect bishop f4.
Mm.
Maybe it could be it's actually bad because of your rook b6.
Mm.
It might be. But I'm struggling to find out what else to do. Because let's say you do nothing, or let me do semi nothing, like h4,
Mhm.
which is a bit, it's actually maybe threatening h5, could be strong. But then I'm asking, is this pawn actually hanging or not?
Mm.
Because I can take it. No, it's hanging for sure, because the queen is hanging, no? I mean, yeah, and if you go like queen g3, pinning this guy, you always
go
have
check.
check. I was thinking I had this for some reason, but of course I don't. And
What if you do it? Let's just show it.
here,
Bishop 10 and knight takes queen.
I mean, I
Bishop
could take
takes
here, but yeah, no, black wins a pawn, a healthy pawn for that matter, and also maybe wins another pawn.
Mm.
But what? Yeah, there's not so much here for white. Okay, so you need to protect it. You need to protect the pawn. Maybe here, because this is actually
Yeah.
doing a semi decent job of protecting the b2 square. Interesting. I feel like Jordan is doing very well.
Mm.
Many options here.
Slowly building pressure.
Yes. Seems to me that he has very easy play.
Mm.
Okay. Name of the presenters. My name is Jon Christian. I am known as the Pershing.
Mm.
And you are Katrine Cbruvold, known as Cbruvold.
Cbruvold, yes.
With the Z-H-E.
Yes, of course.
Cbruvold.
Cbruvold.
Yes. Yeah, like Lawrence would say it, no?
Yeah.
Trent, that is.
Trentosk.
And speaking of, the Trent is saying that tell Kath to add me as a friend too. I don't have Insta anymore. I will.
Then
Just
tell me
did.
this later.
Watch stream in 15 minutes.
Yes.
You
But-
will see.
This is actually a little bit of a slow game because you see that Elam he's burned a lot of time for the last move he made.
Oh wow, yeah.
He burned a lot of time. Like down to 28 minutes now, and he's up against Pragnananda, so there is no easy way forward.
Okay, so look at this. This is move 14, yeah?
Yeah.
And the time situation, Pragnananda has 1 hour 11 minutes. Elam 1 hour and 1 minute.
Yeah.
Now he plays bishop a6, which was my suggestion. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put it out there.
I like it.
I spent little bit of time, 13 minutes. Pragnananda plays very naturally, rook a to c1, half open file. This guy seems to be lagging behind a little bit, so why not? He plays that after 2 minutes, yeah? Now Elam plays queen d6, 2 minutes spent. Pragnananda plays knight ce2. Seems logical to me.
Actually, I like it because I was thinking to get my knight up to f5. It's a long plan, but I would like it.
Oh yes, this is actually scary. Like this could get very dirty. Like say you go knight g3, knight f5, and then follow up with queen f2, queen g3,
Exactly.
and simply say I'm gonna mate you. And here in this position, Elam spends how much time? Oof.
20 minutes.
20 minutes to play knight b d7, and he's starting to get into some sort of time scramble here. And yeah, Pragnananda quickly 2 minutes, 3 minutes to just play knight g3. Back to you, Elam. What do you want to do?
Frustrating when your opponent, he's playing fast, he's playing good moves, it's no issues.
So can we prevent the knight from coming to f5, or how scary is it? Like, what I kind of want to do is go c5. It's probably a bad move either way.
But still, now if you go then.
But I go here, yeah?
Yeah. Hitting the queen.
Let's say I go here. It's like, it's not even, I don't even have to take this.
No, go queen f2.
Go queen f2, yeah?
Yeah.
This is my plan. Poof, this is ugly.
It is.
I actually don't know how to prevent any of this. Okay, so c5 is apparently, or yeah, just seems to be bad.
But they went for something else, right?
Yes. Yes.
Let's just be friends, everyone.
Yeah, everyone are friends, and they have no clue what we are actually talking about because we are into the future.
We are into the future.
We are. The future Kath and the future JK will have to.
Yes.
we'll have to deal with it.
But this is the last move that's made. So,
Yes.
Ellen, back to you.
Okay, so let me try g6, yeah? Because this is actually preventing this move.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, what's the drawback of going g6?
Could you maybe play just bishop takes? Or knight takes? Or open up?
Maybe. But let me come up with another suggestion.
Yeah.
Queen c2.
Mm-hmm.
I want to apply even more pressure here before I sacrifice. And I'm also threatening this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you go rook here,
Mm-hmm.
rook c8 to protect it. Now let's just boom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you have any other option than taking back. Boom. And I think this should be game over.
Disgusting.
Right? It's like, okay, king here. Okay, let's take this first as well.
Yeah.
And
You go check again, and then you go knight h5, right?
yeah, I mean we could go there immediately also.
Go, okay, f5.
Yeah, maybe give it a check first. Yeah, here.
Because the queen can actually move also very.
Has to go here to prevent the mate on g7, and now we have to find the killer blow. I'm not sure if it's there, but feel like it should be. Like check. Oh,
yeah.
That was hanging.
A little bit of
Sorry.
a sacrifice.
Sorry, that's a bit too much.
What if you just retreat the queen to maybe get the other knight in? It's getting disgusting.
Ugh. Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. It's like if you have to go here.
Yeah, then you have the other check again. Check on h4. Queen h4.
Queen h4 here. Maybe this check. Somehow this should be winning.
Check again on g. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Incoming.
Puzzle is solved.
Puzzle solved. He plays c5.
Okay.
Okay.
Ballsy.
So I'm suspecting this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to check the cheating computer to see if yes.
Yeah.
Pragnanda is doing very well. It seems that he has been outplaying Elam, which is nice to see for our team. This is the second last match of the Elite Series, Norwegian Team League series, and we need to win this this match.
Mm-hmm.
And this is looking good. Very nice. Let's see how Arian is doing, yeah?
Привет.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we had this
Right.
Alapin with this check where Arian decided to go king f8. And now rook h5.
Yeah, your move.
Makes a lot of sense. First of all, the rook is hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, if this rook moves backwards, h2 is hanging. So you go to h5 to just protect and maybe attack a little bit as well. Now he's trading, saying that this pawn is the weakness, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if we trade like this, then this will just be weak in the future. It's the theme in this. This is actually, you know what this is called? When you have two pawns like this?
An island?
Yes, yes, it is. But this structure is actually called hanging pawns.
Yeah.
Because two isolated pawns, or this island, there's always gonna be one of the pawns hanging or like
Yeah.
being
Unprotected.
being the weak pawn.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you can move one of those and get this one here, this guy is gonna be the hanging pawn. So this is called the hanging pawns.
Okay.
Just chess trivia, or So he takes it, goes rook c8, makes a lot of sense. Worth noting, if you play c4.
A6.
Exactly. And now you need to retreat and you collect.
Yes.
So, rook h3. Strange looking rook over there, but I mean, this rook is doing one thing, protecting here.
Yeah.
At least this guy is both attacking and protecting, yeah? h5. Nice. Now this rook is starting to do more.
Yeah, but I thought that he might be playing rook h6 here, but he doesn't. Right?
No, I thought maybe so too, but just go g6, yeah?
Yeah,
So he's just saying that he wants king g7 and then probably rook d8. And this makes a lot of sense. So you might ask, why go h5 to begin with? Well, the answer is simply, if you go g6 here, there's always queen h6, and now this rook is just stuck forever. So you need to play h5 first, then g6, and after, for example, bishop e2, now you can go here, and well, it's not that easy though.
No, it's airy.
It is airy, very airy. It's like even here I'm looking at this move. It's probably doesn't work at all, but I'm looking at it. Like, check.
Wouldn't you take it with the rook though?
I think no.
Because it's less scary when there is no rook also.
But
all of the other pieces are on the other side of the board.
But right now, I mean, like, okay, you can go here, but now I have this check. Maybe it's even... No, it's not a perpetual. No. It's too much. It's too much. But let's say white does nothing, like a4, and you go rook d8. Now, boom. This has to be the move. Has to be. Like, this is more or less mate.
Oh, yeah.
This is mate, I think.
We go king e8 though.
Nice. You found it. Maybe I can... Can I do anything? Maybe I can't actually. Maybe it's just stupid still.
But you're gonna get chased.
Oh yeah. Like here. I don't have a proper follow-up though. Maybe here. Looks a bit weird, but yeah, black is doing fine. But it's a theme that you have to struggle with a lot. King g7 played. Yeah, I don't know. I think black is doing fine. So after the computer has been thinking a little bit, it realizes that the position is probably very even, but from a practical point of view, I feel like black is the one with the chances here. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the Urkedal. Okay. Stuff has happened.
Yeah, we
left off here. Rook c8. Okay, makes sense. Because this pawn was hanging now. Knight f4, yeah? Just putting the knight on a better square, maybe. Yeah, threatening this sometime in the future. And black is struggling a bit with this constellation here. He really wants to play c5 and kind of break free, but it's really hard to achieve, it seems. Queen d6. Very well. a3. Very well.
But for white here, would you like to exchange the bishops? Let's say if you could go just bishop f5, applying the pressure.
I kind of don't want to.
No?
No. I feel like with white here, hey Anita Damen. Nice to have you in chat. I feel like I want to keep some pieces on the board in order to have tension. I feel white is the one who has the initiative here and better development, so I want to keep as many pieces on the board as possible unless I win some kind of material.
Yeah.
If I can trade down and win a pawn or something, I'm gonna do it immediately. But I don't see that right now. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Knight c6. Black is finally getting the knight out, but to what price? Because now there's this move. Because the knight was covering a6, yeah? And you need to go here in order to prevent bishop b7, which would have been a disaster.
Yikes.
Knight c3 threatening this move. Oof, it seems that white is the one having all the fun here, yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, wow.
He sacrifices.
Yes.
What happens then?
Because
The
he
knight
can
is hanging
do
after.
it. Yes, this pawn is actually covering this square.
Yeah.
Did Frodo blunder this, or was this prepared?
Now the pawn is hanging.
Yes.
And then it can go, oh yeah. Okay.
But is this good? Is this bad? I don't know.
Maybe good, maybe bad.
Maybe good, maybe shit. Yes.
Knight e4, f4. If you then are able to take
Here,
the pawn.
here. I'm a bit worried about, like, yeah, maybe I'm not. Because you want to, what do you want to do?
First of all, get out of the way of the rook.
This guy is actually protecting though. So it's not a direct threat, but now, yeah, maybe you're freeing up this.
Because I was thinking maybe you could actually take the d5 pawn
Yes.
in some way after you get in bishop d7 after.
Yes, and then take here.
Yeah.
Like. Maybe it doesn't work. I mean, you have 2 against 2.
And the pawn
And this guy's getting.
a7 after.
Yeah, but we're giving up a piece.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't do the trick.
I'm very curious of the evaluation here. Yeah, I feel like Frodo missed something here. He probably feels like in this position he's doing very well, yeah? And this unfortunately allows black to trade. And the trade favors black. Now getting rid of pieces simply. It's very common to if you are the one defending, you want to trade off as many pieces as possible to get rid of attacking pieces or like better pieces, because your pieces are just standing there defending while the other person has attacking pieces. And I feel like this is what happened right now. Black kind of got rid of some of the pressure by simply exchanging off 1 pawn and 1 knight. Yeah. That said, I think there's a lot of play in this position still. but
Rook c3.
rook c3 is a move. Going here, yeah. Let's see, this cannot move because of this. What about, oh, I can't go here either because now you're actually protected. Nice. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Can I go, if I go something like this? Yeah, I don't know. Froda's turn to figure out something. Let's look at the last board. This is the one I'm most worried about currently. That's kind of good because it's not a crisis at all, I think. But
time-wise,
it's very bad.
It's very bad.
This is actually okay. So Ludwig is one of the fastest players that I know of.
Yeah, okay.
He's playing always really, really quickly, and I was a bit frustrated over him because he was playing in one of our office build tournaments, Lang Offer, and he had a decent position, and then he just played really quickly, blundered, and lost against Semen. And he had like 1 hour left on his clock, and I was like, what are you doing? You need to actually think when you're playing chess. And he was like, oh, but what should I think about? And I was like, calculate, my friend. It's like moves. Think about moves, like variations. It's not lines. It shouldn't be that hard.
No.
But we see that again here. Johannes is in big time trouble.
I find there's something that I want to try. I know that it's not possible as is, but for white to have the black d5 pawn removed, it is something is gonna happen on f7. Because if you get knight into, like, say g5, maybe you get to push e4, try to apply pressure. If you get all of these in a good sequence, then you have a lot of pressure.
Towards this f7 pawn, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because if you try to remove the knight, then you have to let some of the pawns... if you go h6, for instance, it's gonna get even worse. Isn't it?
Yes, could be.
So I feel like I really like the pressure that Ludwig is going for here.
Oh yeah, he's putting up some very serious pressure. I think he can play very simply as well. Simple as well. By going here and here. I think that's a good start, at least, and he doesn't have to think so much over it at all. It's just do that and then see what your opponent does. And knowing Ludwig playing just super fast, I think he will do it.
Then you might have to go en passant, actually. Go c5.
I think c5 is always bad.
Yeah, but look at the position. If you don't do it, are you gonna place your rooks to defend the c pawn?
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah.
It's like, but we're just pushing the problem over to the b pawn instead. Yeah.
True.
Now just rook b. Now this. maybe. I'm not sure. But it could be we could also just land this knight here. I'm not sure if you want to give up this knight for this bishop, because this bishop is kind of bad.
And you don't want to move the queen away from the...
Let's see, 1, 2, 3 on this guy, 1, 2, 3 on this guy, yeah? Now, I don't know. Maybe you actually have to do that. H6 played.
Okay.
Let me just quickly go through the last moves because
You saw the sequence that we just showed.
yes, we left off here. Here, no, here we left off. Yeah. Bishop F5, Knight F8. Aha, then he trades off this black squared bishop, which for white is bad and for black is good. Very clever.
It goes all the way back.
All the way back, yeah?
Just to make a cannon.
The diagonal cannon.
Yeah. And I assume that's why he went with rook e7.
Rook c2, it's gonna come.
Yeah.
Yeah, backward pawn is what it's called. Thank you. This is a backward pawn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And with 12 minutes left, and you have 20 moves until 30 extra minutes, I would be sweating now.
Yeah, it is not looking good. And it's also +1, so we have a very...
There it is.
There it is. Rook c2, saying hello. My rooks are saying hi.
Hi, my friend. What do you do then? Do you do c5?
The problem is, it's everything you do is bad. It's like there's no actual good moves. There's only moves that keep...
Yeah.
Just keeping, holding on.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's very, very frustrating to play that way.
Very frustrating, and it's like black is actually struggling to find moves, and the problem is c5 is probably just bad. I think it's just bad, and probably it's just losing. So you can't really go desperado, and if you actually do that with very low time, then it's gonna just be a disaster. Yeah, rook c1 immediately. Look how quickly he plays, huh? Really putting on the pressure.
Well, there's not a lot of people watching their games in the playing hall right now, as we can see, at least.
Well, we have the video on only the first board. I think the other boards are behind them.
Behind them. So
Yeah, or behind the camera.
Yeah, so they have more spectators there. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, this is not an event where we have where they have announced very loudly where it's being played and that they want people to show up and watch and so on, which is kind of fine, I think. But yeah, you see there we have some TV cameras filming. The TV2 chess expert, Jon Ludvig Hammer, playing the world champion, Magnus Carlsen.
Before we go to any other game,
yes.
could we just go into Elham's game? Because I just wanted to see if they actually went with...
Oh, wow.
Something completely different.
Lots of action here, yeah?
Completely different. Yeah, because the a5 pawn is hanging, and...
I thought he was just gonna play knight here and then here and checkmate, but he went d5, knight c5,
wow,
and queen a5. Wow, that's so greedy though. That is so greedy. Prague, what a pawn capturer you are. This is
you're such a pawn grabber.
Yeah, such a pawn grabber. That's so pawn grabby of you. No, but okay. Taking it seriously though, it's probably just good. It's probably just winning a pawn, honestly.
Yeah, but wouldn't he have like a stronger attack if he just continued on the king side?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no attack right now, but he's up a pawn.
Yeah.
So he's claiming, or he's saying that I will win this game through
the pawn.
Through the pawn, yeah, by simply using my excellent technique of in endgames to just crush you, and probably he can. This is my problem. I don't have the technique to do such things, so I want to try and mate you instead, because that's easier. But okay, so he takes the bishop, knight takes, and now b4.
And you can't take that.
I guess you have to take that. I don't understand exactly. I mean, queen takes.
Yeah, because
And
bishop can't take the knight.
no, the queen is hanging.
Yeah.
What's the point here? I don't understand.
Then again, you protect the a pawn that is hanging after. No, I don't know.
It's like takes. No, I don't understand at all. Like here, you can even play a3,
Yeah.
and all of these are protected, and your 2 pawns up should be completely winning. I have to cheat a little bit. Guess it takes. What is the point? Queen b8, yeah. Okay, so that's a clever move. Queen b8 is the only thing that actually keeps the game going, because now after takes, this is hanging and this is hanging, and you can't protect both. That's clever. That's very clever. Interesting. If only I had played a3, I could push this, put this here, and all my troubles are. Okay, so this is not over.
No.
I'm wondering if that was the best he could go for.
Could you have a look at it from? Yeah. Oh, so he definitely had something better. Then go grab the pawns.
Oh, Prague, you dirty pawn grabber.
What was it that he was supposed to do?
Like knight f5. I don't.
Yeah, because we had a look at that.
But even here, it's
Not
like
care
knight
about it.
f5. The queen needs to go to f8, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you can take, because now the queen is actually protecting, so maybe queen f2 isn't the best. But now you can take, and I mean, can you take this now? Probably. No, this section.
What if you
bad.
just drop back? Yeah, all the way.
I think I want to go here.
Because the
Maybe here though.
d5 pawn, I like it. Bishop
This is
c1.
really weak. You can put a knight here. Yeah, this should be really good for Prague. I'm not saying that the current position is bad for him in any ways, but this is allowing some stuff.
Yeah.
Elam is very tricky. It's like, he's good at fighting, and this is what he does right now. And let's see. I wanted to look at the time usage here, because here 23 versus 53. Now he spends 5 minutes taking Prague, that is taking back, and he thinks for 4 minutes before he takes this. It's 3 minutes.
It could also
Takes
be
immediately, and now, yeah, he's been thinking for 10 minutes. So things are evening up a little bit. Tricky. Yeah, get it out.
Yes.
Or bless you, rather.
What about queen c5? Queen c5.
Queen c5 is a move. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe just this. Saying that this pawn is very weak and it's really hard to defend. And if you go like this, I think this is actually disastrous. Now black can move the other rook in. Maybe not disastrous exactly, but let's say here.
What about knight b3 instead?
Yeah, if you go knight b3, I will do a break-in.
Yeah, but if you then go knight to d4.
Oh! No break-in here. Yeah, that's disastrous. The other way around. Okay, maybe this move actually.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Trying to take this, and if you move it, I will take here, and if you go here, that looks ugly. I can maybe even go here.
Yeah.
Maybe. Lots of moves in Magnus's game. Let's take a look. Lots of moves, yeah? Ooh, okay. We left it off in this position. I'm gonna
Grab a snack.
grab a snack, some nuts.
See that Asios is in the chat.
Yes, boys and girls. And Asioses and DJs. Okay,
I also come bearing snacks.
oh my.
Oh my!
Vegan cookie.
It doesn't sound good when you say it like that.
Looks very
It is actually.
exclusive.
When you don't do milk, you have to do other things.
I see. Okay, bishop g3. Bishop g3. So he goes here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Attacking the bishop. Now I think you wouldn't like to trade this off, but it seems that he does. So takes, because now this is hanging, you need to grab it, grab. Ugly pawn structure, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Castles. That's a bit scary, no? Just castle into this open H file. Seems like he doesn't care and goes for the queen trade.
Okay.
And the hammer says yes, please, let's trade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with that. And I kind of understand why. Now, oh, f5, yeah? f5. Interesting. Why do you go f5? I'm like thinking here and maybe something. Maybe this is a very good move though. It seems a bit strange because it's fixating these pawns on the same color as this bishop. And Magnus goes for e5 as well, making this a problem forever, I think.
Maybe would you like as a white to just get your knight up to d4 to also have it in the center and
Yes.
be an octopus.
Yes. With all the arms.
Tentacles.
Tentacles. Like this.
Because it's untouchable.
It is. King e2 takes. And now this is very strange to me. Because why would you trade off here? Black is giving away the d file. I mean, Magnus wants to play here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not such a big issue. I'm very confused by this position, I have to admit, or by Hammer's choices after the queen trade. Here I feel like he's doing very well with this being a strong piece, but then maybe this is just blockading this guy, and these are maybe not so easy to get to. Okay, so he plays king f7 after a long think, 15 minutes. Makes sense to just cover this guy, getting the king to the e7 square, and now king e3. So Magnus kind of wants to go here, I think. Okay, let me ask some questions. Let's say black goes king e7, and I say, I have a plan. My plan is I want to go with my king to b6.
Now you allow the black king, yeah.
Rook d8, king c5, trade, And the question is, what's the result of this position?
I like that the knight just can jump. Let's go knight e3, knight c4, knight everywhere. Yeah.
I think we have a good knight versus bad bishop endgame right here.
Mm-hmm. Unless you can get the black bishop to b5, maybe down to f1, but then still you have your very nice knight protecting everything. Like usually in endgames, or if it's less pawns, you would prefer to have the bishop with the open landscape and everything, but here the knight.
I don't think black can allow this.
But he did.
This is a draw. Apparently. Okay. So he played king e7, but Magnus didn't go for king d4. He goes knight e2. Planning your going for your plan instead. Bringing the knight over to d4.
And now we can't go king there.
And I'm wondering, I am wondering a lot of things here. I'm wondering, do you want to trade the rooks? It's like in this types of position, it's very, you have to ask yourself, who wants to trade which pieces and who wants to keep what pieces on the board. So I think I can say quite certainly that black wants to trade the bishop off with the knight, but white does not want to trade the knight off with the bishop, so that will not happen. But the rooks I'm more uncertain about. I am really uncertain if, who wants to trade off the rooks, or if either wants to do it. I feel like usually in endgames you say that rooks and bishops collaborates better than a rook and a knight, but that's like a very general rule. And I don't know if this applies to this position. But then again, it's like white has currently the control over the d file. Do you just want to sit back and watch that happen? But then again, let's say I go like bishop d5, hitting this guy. Let's say you move it. And then maybe black can get the control over his c file instead. Maybe that's kind of annoying. I see though that this might be the move instead, because this is actually protecting and it's also a threat in taking here. Take. Okay, wow. Okay, we are not doing so bad here. Let's see.
This is the position.
This is the position. Yeah, he went here and Magnus went here. I think you need to play this now. Rook d8. In order to prevent this, or potentially g6. That might also be an option. But now, if you play g6, well, even though you play, you can play either g6 or rook d8. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I go rook c1 either way, saying that the c file that's now where the action will happen.
But then you have the king walk again. Hungry?
I don't know. Not really. maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
This might be a draw, but it is for sure Magnus who's pressuring here.
And I don't know if it's necessary for Magnus to play for win here, is it?
Necessary in terms of winning the match, maybe not. We don't know.
No.
But the good thing with Magnus is that if he has something to play for, he will do it either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like as long as he can play without risking too much, which I would say he's risking very little here. He can probably, anytime he wants, he can offer draw or just like pull the not pull the plug, but pull the brake.
Yeah.
And get the draw. Then why not just continue and see if your opponent makes a mistake.
But so these guys, they don't want to push the pawns now, is it? Or because I'm a little bit tempted, because I'm always playing for a win. Sometimes that won't be good, but like for me as white, instead of going rook move or after this rook move, trying to get like g4 in, because if they try to protect the pawn going g6, I might go rook h1.
Yes, and now this, I mean, yeah, there are some break or entry squares here for, I mean, later on, maybe even this is a plan. Or maybe this is a plan. Don't believe so much in this, but I think that it is in white's favor to get these pawns fixated on white squares.
Yeah.
So I suspect this to be a bad move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he does it. Oh, very funny. Okay, I have to use the facilities. Should we take a short 5-minute break?
Yeah, I can get some water as
yes. Well. Okay. We'll be back in 5 minutes. And to Asios, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, swimming on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
Wow.
Yes. That's what you'll get.
So now in 15 minutes we'll see that chat is like, whoa!
Yes. Like hands in the air, everything, yeah. Be right back. I'll remove the video of us and the camera.
Rook
But
H1.
you will, Rook H1, nice. We'll look at this very soon, very soon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stuff's going down. Stuff is going down. Things happening. Things are happening. Let me take you quickly through the last few moves. G6, Rook H1, hitting this guy. Hammer does not want to play H5 as we discussed, so he plays Rook F7, which makes sense. Also, yeah, protecting the 7th rank pretty much, but giving away any direct threats of taking one of the open files. Magnus plays B4, King D8, opening up for the rook to go to either of these squares, and now just goes B5 as well. And this is tricky, I believe. I'm not sure, but Magnus is certainly applying pressure. You can also look at the clock. Magnus is up somewhat on time, 26 against 13 now, minutes, and I'm not sure. If you take and take, then suddenly there's an open A file as well that can be used as an entry square, and maybe what's even more important is that the knight can now jump into this D6 square, which I feel like is somewhat scary.
I don't think that this is bad for Magnus, to say the least. If he takes the pawn, then. But if he doesn't.
Yeah, this is Magnus is doing very well. I think Magnus is gonna win this game. It's not like the position is won or anything, but I know that in these types of positions, he's just so good at squeezing, yeah? And it seems to me that the black position is really... It shouldn't be so hard to defend either, but it's like, if you make only a tiny little mistake here, you're gonna get punished so bad. And Hammer is really thinking right now. He is in agony, I believe. Ugh.
Yeah, it's about 10 moves until 30 new minutes.
Yes.
But you got to do 10 moves in 12 minutes.
Yes.
So...
Okay, let's rush through some other games. We need to see how this match is actually going instead of just the Magnus game. Let's see. I'm gonna rush a little bit here.
Yeah, so they're actually
Queen B8, Queen G3.
Yeah.
We are actually analyzing things that are happening.
Yeah.
I like it. Rook B6, yes. B3, yes. A4 makes sense. Just gets rid of this isolated pawn, which cannot be taken, and then just grab to get rid of it. Simply as that. And with one pawn island, this is a very nice structure for black. Let's see, Rook A6 going back now because the A file is open and there's no more threats in the B file. Rook A2 seems nice. Rook A1, okay, offering up this free pawn right here. He doesn't want it. Strange. What's the issue with taking that? This is the issue. Queen protecting and a double threat here, which is probably bad for black because the rook is actually stuck. It's actually stuck. Is it though? For sure it is. I think that's got to be the reason why he didn't go for it. But then I'm wondering a little bit why. Yeah, okay, probably fine. Queen F4. Yeah, the queen is just much better here because it can swing over to the queen side and might also do something on the F7 square if the rook were to move like this. So C5, Rook E1. Knight F6, very flashy.
Very.
Cannot be taken, of course, because then the queen would be hanging. Bishop b2, and then to g4, yeah? I thought he wanted to go to e4, but okay, he goes to g4, keeps applying pressure to this pawn on e5, and I realize maybe he's actually threatening to go f6 now.
But if you go f6...
It's white's move right now, but let's say it goes g3.
Yeah.
Not g3. Something that... like rook e2, yeah? Now f6. Still cannot be taken because of this, yeah? And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. Doesn't add up. Yeah. Keeps applying pressure though.
Oh.
So queen d2. I think it's smart to avoid this type of f6 either way. d4.
Yeah, so now the pawn is up for grabs.
Now the pawn's up for grabs, and this guy is currently having a bad time. And queen e2 protecting.
But still, it can be taken. Can it? No.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. So no, it cannot be taken.
It cannot be taken.
I think black is doing very well here. Or black is the one who is trying to win. I think one plan can be to go rook d8 to d5, which seems like a very nice square. Just protecting this guy, attacking this guy at all. Yeah, very good square for the rook. So, for example, this. And it's also, yeah, like for example here, then this is just such a nice move. Doing multi-purpose defense and attack. Yeah, I let's see if computer agrees. Yes, very much so. Both on rook d8 and the evaluation is like -1.5. So I think we can expect a victory for Jordan here. Very nice.
Happy days.
Happy days. And now over to the pawn grabber. He's gonna get so branded for this move here. I mean, that's such a greedy move.
Yeah.
I'm very fascinated by this move. It's like, it's a move that I'm not even, I don't see this move. I'm not even considering it. And then he's just grabbing this. Oh, there it comes. Arm spaghetti. Yeah, wow. But he keeps, yeah. Nice.
Now it's coming.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens. He took on b4. Yeah, queen b8 was the only move that keeps the game going. Yes. Really?
Giving
What is
up?
this move?
Giving up the pawn.
I don't understand. What? Huh? Do you understand? I think. Could this be? Why not go for this? Maybe he's somehow claiming that. I don't know what white will do right now. Maybe here, but he's claiming that this is an easy draw or something. I'm not sure if it is, but wow, Kappa. That's funny. Maybe it is.
But I feel like in this game, Pragnananda made it so hard for himself. He didn't need to do all this.
No. I mean, he played a perfectly good game, outplayed his opponent in the opening, and then made like a small... He made a bad decision, I think, taking on a5.
But he actually does not take the bishop.
No, he didn't take the bishop, which I thought was kind of strange, because it seems very easy to just get some sort of advantage, but maybe he thinks that this extra pawn, this 4 versus 3 with rooks and knight, is too to drawish, and he wants to try and fight. So he goes rook a1. I mean, this bishop isn't too good, I guess. It's not doing too much. Now, what is this move? Because he can take, yes, yes, yes. Rook b1. But I mean, this is even material. How can you be better here? Can you be better? Probably can be, but not by a lot. Okay, so Pregnanda is slightly better here.
Yeah, okay. So it prevents rook b7, right? Because Pregnanda wants to go rook b7. I would like to go rook b7 at least to attack the pawn. Because after, let's say you go, you can't like defend.
Let's go here, yeah? Or instead of rook, let's say rook here. So
go rook b7 now, attacking the pawn. If you try to protect it with a bishop, then it doesn't work. Nope. So you have to go all the way back. Maybe you can then check. You go knight.
Do you have better moves? Maybe even here?
But what if, could you? No, possibly not. But knight g6? No, it's a...
Ooh. I don't think it works, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Yeah?
But no. But it's pretty close. Maybe it actually is not really. Maybe it's enough for a draw, because but you don't want to draw here with white. You want to try and win. I think this is a good move, because now you have 3 attackers and there's 2 defenders, and it's impossible to get another defender except for going here. And and then bishop falls, so you will win this pawn. I think this is an important pawn to win. So
that's why
importantly
A7.
He goes rook a7 instead. Yeah, smart.
But you still, do you have then the option to just check? Rook b8 check. And then...
Check makes sense.
And then king up, and then could go rook f8.
What about this move that I suggested again?
Yeah, double attack.
Yes. This and this. Very nice diamond here, you see? There's maybe one problem. Let's see. If I go here and you take it, I tricked you. You see how?
You tricked me as white or black now?
I tricked white.
Okay. Yeah, it's mate. You go check on a1 and then check on f1 after.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I took away the escape square. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like?
But then you could just also go g4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of this, go here, and that's what's called a cheapo.
It's a nice trick.
It is. But maybe it's possible somehow to do it this way around. I don't think so. Like here. Cashiers from Lidl. Yes. Lidl is a very strong brand in Norway.
Yes.
Yes.
We have so many little stores.
I've actually had Lidl. You remember?
No.
Lidl tried to
establish
themselves in Norwegian market. They lasted for, I think it was like a little under 1 year, and then they gave up. Tough market to penetrate.
Yeah. Should we check the others?
Yes. So we believe this to maybe be a draw, but probably, I mean, we're not losing this one. So it's either a draw or a win, probably a draw. Semen versus Arian. let's see. Arian, Arian is up a pawn. Arian is up a pawn. That's good. Let's see what happened. So we had this position right here. C4. Queen E7. Did not want to trade the bishops off yet. This is such a weirdly placed rook now, yeah? Now he wants to trade because he gets a pawn for free.
Yeah.
And the hanging pawns are no longer hanging. They're just
Pawns.
a pawn. It's just a pawn.
A pawn.
A pawn.
A pawn.
C pawn, I mean. And yeah, this pawn is not going to survive, is it? I want to play something like this and then claim that this guy is gonna fall.
But I suppose that his try was to go rook maybe to d2?
Here, no. Here, then there's this.
No, but before...
It's black to move here.
Then it doesn't do the trick.
Okay, so Arian is doing very well here. I think it's not a very complicated position. I think Arian is in control. Let's see time. He has 16 minutes versus 8 minutes. Looks good. I'll jump on. Let's see. So we left off Frode in this position. Bishop b7 makes a lot of sense. Rook b8, and then he went back. That's a strange decision, but I mean it's he's just making a move. He's saying he wants to reach the time control, I think. Because this is also a threat, actually. So maybe rook back, but then you can just make a couple of moves and be closer to the time control. But black goes for queen d2. Seems a bit strange. Because why not this move? Maybe here. But then here. But then here. Okay, whatever. Knight c3, interesting. Takes on b2, yeah.
Why didn't he take the d pawn?
I think if you take the d pawn, then this move, and then this will fall, and something.
Yeah. Okay.
So he goes with this. Interesting. Takes. Rook d8. And this is the current position. Frode is not doing too well here because this is hanging, queen is hanging. This is scary, I think. It's like worth mentioning this move. Cannot take because this, and also cannot trade. You can trade, but this is still not grabbable because of the mate. But then there's this move. And if you take and you win a rook, but then there's this move.
In betweeners.
Yes.
But if now rook takes...
And you cannot take.
No.
But you can take this way.
So okay. And then you have... you don't have like a position you want to have.
No, this is actually not looking too good. It's not looking too bad either, but I have no faith in a win here. I think he misplayed it in the middle game somewhere, but I think we can believe in a draw here.
Yeah. Good.
Let's look at our worst game.
Oh, 15 seconds.
Oh, geez, Louise. What have we done? We're up an exchange.
Yeah, but look how cramped the pieces are.
Oh yeah, this is exchange sacrifice for sure. And probably white is winning. Let's see here. So what do we have?
Okay.
Let's rush through. He went g5. Interesting. He has to do something. Get the nice knight on e4. Takes. This is an ugly, scary looking bishop here. Queen c2 coming into do some break-in robbery. Oh, triplets. Okay.
It's a lot of back and forward.
Yeah, now it's just rearranging to get this structure. The real Aljekin's cannon, which is called.
Yeah.
Aha. And now he goes for it, yeah? Saying, you may have my rook, but I will have your freedom. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is ugly. Oh, this is completely losing, I think. This is hanging, and you can't leave your queen here because knight f4 is coming. And
Jeez, Louise, yeah.
Okay, knight f8. This is like cramps. Take care.
Oh.
Take care. Knight d7. Even like rook f6 or here. Ugh. Completely busted. Completely busted. This is very bad. So we will beat down this match 1-0 very soon. Because this game is practically over. It is plus 9, plus 10. Johannes Haug has been outplayed by the Carlsen. Let's hope our Carlsen can fight back.
Yes.
And let's have a look at how it's doing, because I'm getting yeah, this is tough to watch, hard to watch.
And we also see the females in the background. There are the Kyrkjebø twins and Maklek.
The Makleks and the Kyrkjebøs?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were also having games today.
Yes. Yeah. On Tromsø, I believe, yeah. The Makleks at least.
Yeah, but the Kyrkjebøs, they are most likely Stavanger.
No, I don't think they're playing. I think they're just visiting.
Okay.
Yeah. Spectating.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Oh, it's such a yikes position. Okay, so at least he reached the 40 moves, which means that
He now has lots of time.
he gets a lot of time to sit and think about how bad his position is. In misery.
Oh.
Very well. Magnus Carlsen, how are you doing? You're not doing too badly, I would say.
This changed a lot, actually.
We had b4 and king d8. We had b5. King c7, very well. King rook c1, chess.
Chess, actually.
Chess, yes. King b6, grabs. Now interesting decision for black. Do you take with the pawn or the king?
It depends on who I'm playing. I'm playing Magnus Carlsen. Maybe I'll just take it with the king because I don't want him to have an option to go past me with the other pawn. I don't know.
He decides to take with the pawn.
Yeah?
I don't know. It's tough for me to say. Okay, apparently this is way better than this.
Okay.
Not sure why. But yeah, takes. Rook is coming in. Breaking and entering and breaking an entry. A5, yeah? A5, okay. Needs to do something. King d3. I like it. King is coming over to try and gobble up this a5 pawn. Aha, rook g7. Maybe aiming at going g5, which doesn't look I'm a bit scared by that. D8. So threat is simply to go here, say check and grab this. So king c5 and rook b8. And my first the first thing I can mention is that this king
Is in a mating net.
yes, rook b5 is actually mate.
So we need to move the bishop.
So do not go g5.
What?
Then you're mated.
But you can go whatever with the bishop and it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Bishop c4.
Bishop c4 seems very logical, yeah. And here. But now this is a threat. This. And grab this. And let's say you go here.
No, then there's a fork.
Then there's a fork. Or is Magnus just winning now?
It looks very promising.
It's like rook b7, knight e6, takes. I think it's just winning.
It slipped.
Such a disaster. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Magnus is just winning. Wow. Damn, he's good. Magnus is winning. Ah! But how? Yes, I don't know how.
When did that happen?
When did that happen? We don't know. We know it was not. It was after this.
Yeah.
Because this was supposed to be fine.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know. It may be a5. It may be this move. And it may be this move. Let's check. It's actually this move. That's the blunder.
Yeah.
But what else do you do? I mean,
Maybe
you have to find, apparently you have to find either rook here or rook here. These are the only two moves that are more or less holding.
Because also you have a possibility to go down and just grab the b pawn maybe if you go b7 afterwards and actually have a
Yes.
threat.
So like this, you can go this. Now here, here, and now this.
Gobble.
And yeah, this probably is a fairly easy draw for strong grandmasters like Jon Ludvig Hammer, but very interestingly, he didn't find it, and he went for this instead, king c5. Now, this mating net is just game over. Wow. Okay, so rook b7, he finds that at least. Knight e6, king b4, takes. This is the current position, and I think Magnus is just winning.
You can just try to go for the pawns as well.
I think he can do anything here. I think honestly he can just go like knight d4, just preventing this, and say that this guy is running. How do you stop him? Yeah, maybe like this. This. And now I think I blundered the game, but with white that is. But it might also be that this is just winning, yeah? But this is a bit scary, a little bit. Because if you can gobble up this, suddenly you have a pass pawn.
But maybe then instead of the knight move, you go king. Let's go king
here.
Down. Yeah?
Yeah. We can try that.
And then you have that pawn that is knight f8. Yeah.
Lost. I think it's just lost.
Oh no. Good to see you two guys.
Jeez, very nice game of Magnus again. Or it's like the opening was really sketchy,
Yeah.
but he's just so good at creating
Grinding.
stuff. Yeah, grinding. Yeah, exactly. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's actually it's fascinating, but it's the reason he is the world champion. But this day is far from over, just because Magnus is winning, because we are losing on the 6th board, and I am not. And let's see.
Down to 1 minute for last Oscar.
Oh wow. Let's watch this game.
Yeah. Your move.
D3, wow. Okay. So he's solving this position tactically. Grab, grab. Now you can see the strength of this knight as well, because it's actually covering this square.
So it's background make possibilities.
Yes, the Luft square. But
The
then
Luft.
again, there's also this though. And yeah, after check, okay, you can go here. Yeah, right. And this knight is also covering this square, which the bishop would like to go to, which is really important. Knight d2, queen d5, hitting the rook, rook c8. Very well. Feel like this should be close to just winning immediately. I think he may go king g7.
To relieve the bishop.
Yes. And then go either here or here, and then move the bishop somewhere. Okay, this is the position. That's Oscar playing very quickly, which he needs to do, because he has 1 minute left. 1.5. Oh, these are so good.
What are they?
It's like,
Small bitar.
yeah, milk, for sure. Oh, nice.
Could go.
Let's do a selfie.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice. Good selfie. Good selfie game. Prague, how are you doing? Prague is fighting.
And actually, now they're at, time-wise, they are a lot alike. No, Prague. Yeah.
They're similar, yeah? Let's see.
Because before, Prague was leading with about a lot of minutes.
96, nice. Okay, so 96 before going rook b8 is probably smart, because then you are avoiding all of these rook a1 variations. G6. Aha, but then there's G6, King G7 still protecting this guy, huh? G4, F4, rook B8, H3. Seems like Prague is squeezing. I mean, you'll go here, 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 maybe here. Maybe. I feel like this is Prague has chances here for sure. I mean, the evaluation says 0.0, just draw, but this is a tricky position for sure.
And also, when it comes to people in time scramble, they make mistakes.
Oh yeah, they do.
So definitely, if you're pregnant on the year, I would like for Elam to get really low on time, not get to the 40 move mark.
True. That being said, I think Elam's one of his strengths are speed chess. Like, he's really good at blitz and rapid. I have played him several times, and I'm getting crushed every time. It's really, it's actually painful.
Yeah.
He's thinking very quickly. Calculating very quickly. Hammer blundered.
It might be from 50 minutes ago.
Yes. Should we watch this?
I think we can go to the other games since they're so low on time. Everyone, we want to look into their.
Check it quickly. Okay, not too much happening here. Ariane seems to be doing fairly. Yeah, he's still progressing. He's creating some threats here, aligning his pieces up against this. Maybe this is a push that can be effective. Time-wise, 5 minutes to 6 minutes. These are gonna 37 moves. These are gonna reach the time control without any major problems. But the position should still be won for black, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, so this is time scramble though. This is a real time scramble.
39 seconds to 2 minutes.
Yes, and they have played 28 moves, so they have still 12 moves to go. Position looks kind of dead though. He went for this move. Funny. And I was so happy with myself when I realized this was possible, and then I was like, but this move, but this move, but this move, but this move.
Okay.
Out of 6. Grabba. Grabba. Queen c7, and here grabba. Probably it's a bit tricky, a little bit. I mean, this is somewhat ugly, no? Or like this. Little bit. I feel like this should just be a draw though. Aha. This is a good move.
Leaves the pawn. Has to play quick.
I don't understand. Let's say this move.
Knight can't move.
I guess it can. I don't know. Maybe here. This and this being semi-threats. So, but what about this? And then I don't really understand. Don't we just win a pawn here? He takes it. Probably it's still a draw, but this is a real time scramble. We could follow this, but let's see. Is this game still going?
It is.
Why?
He didn't find the killing blow yet.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
It's just that Johannes is refusing to resign.
Rook G7.
Oh yeah? He's just refusing to resign. Don't you believe me?
Yes, I believe you.
Yes.
I just.
Okay, totally uninteresting, I think. Maybe Frode has something here. He won a pawn. He won a pawn? It's apparently a healthy pawn. Apparently. Okay, very nice. Very nice, Frode. Okay, so now... that's very strange to me, actually. But this is time scramble, as mentioned. So...
Queen E6. Is it possible?
Absolutely possible. Probably one of the best moves there are.
Oh, yeah, okay.
H3, why not?
Giving air.
Airy, yes.
Yeah.
Airy Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
But I want to go Queen E7 or 6. E6. E6. Yeah.
It's black's move. You need to find a move for black.
Yeah, I don't want to play black here.
You don't?
No. What if you push the pawn? B4, B5.
Good question. Very good question. Problem this. So right now we created Luft so that there is no more back rank mate, and because of that we can now do this discovery and grab rook without being mates.
Yeah. But isn't this gonna be a very bad ending for black?
He went rook c5 and a4, preventing this. Or yeah, if you go here, just take like this. Is this not just gonna be a very bad ending for black? Yes, it is. It's just a pawn down now, and it might as well be a draw, but it's not clear that it is or should be. Hammer is still fighting. Let me have a quick look. Okay, so we have the first result of the day.
Surprising.
Offerspill is down 1 game, 1 point. Ludvig Carlsen is the first to take a game from Oslo Chess Company. I love this name, Oslo Chess Company. But let's see, Magnus is not far away, I believe, from a victory as well. Looks to me like Jon Ludvig Hammer is struggling. He needs to do something spectacular in order to survive this. Or Magnus needs to do something spectacular rather. Spectacular blunder.
But do you have, like, what's your go-to move then for white?
Probably just e7.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to promote it.
No, but let's say you go... I mean, black is in some sort of zugzwang here, I believe. So, if you go here, then I will go here. If you go back, I can go here, I think. Now I can grabba. This runs, though. I'm not sure how to win this exactly. Actually, it's but I think it has to do with you just this pawn somehow just promoting, and then it's really hard for black to find moves. Like, okay, let's say here I think I could go here and here. This would be disastrous. Because then let's say here. Now I go, yes, first here. Now I think you need to go here in order to prevent this. So maybe I actually, to be more precise, is this, because now I'm gonna promote.
Protecting the promotion square.
Yes. So the other question is this move or this move?
But I don't know, as black, I wouldn't like him to get the d5.
No. Okay, so maybe this is the move. Yeah? King to b5. But now let's see. Maybe I can go here. Yeah, taking away this square. Saying I want to... What I really want to do is just go here and grabba and run. So I don't think this is... Magnus, my technique is so much worse than his. He knows that he's winning this probably 100 out of 100 times against anyone. So yeah. Okay, let me see again in this game from the Urkedal, where both players are in serious time scramble. Yeah. I don't know.
He's going for the mate attack. Trying for something. Yeah. It doesn't work though, because you have
Rook
also
d3 and then
yeah.
Queen is lost. Yeah. And white is black is winning. But the serious question now is, do you want to trade just straight off queens? And I think you do as white. I think you do. Because as mentioned, rook and bishop is better than rook and knight, but queen and knight is better than queen and bishop.
Okay.
Yes. So white wants to trade off queens, but not trade off rooks currently.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. This is like how to...
So queen d2 then.
Queen d2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, played. And yeah, what you gonna do? I mean, you can go here or here. No, you can't go here. If you go here, then maybe this.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
And then you have bishop. Check. f3.
Yeah, yikes. This is just lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter. So we have this position. Probably here or... Yeah, not here. Then you can take and take here. Here. Lots of here. Oh, we have a result. Yeah, Magnus won. Very nice. Okay, so the last moves, just to show them. Let's see. We have this position. B3, H4, A6. Bishop A8. Okay. Knight D3. Knight E5.
Yeah.
Very nice
the bishop
finish.
to come into the game.
Cannot go here and prevent this from queening. So you could go here, but you are too far away, sir. Very nice game of Magnus. Very nice. Very
Finishing
nice
blow.
Finishing blow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magnus is a practical beast in chess. He doesn't need to have a sound position. He can create his own win out of thin air. Very interesting. Pretty good player. Let's see. Yeah, this is... they have actually reached the time control now. Black has 20 seconds to make his move number 40 and get 30 minutes extra added to the clock. And it's a hard move to make, which is really good because this pawn is hanging and it's hanging with a check. So how do you... Is this lost on time? You should make a move. Where's the move? Excuse me.
Ooh.
Excuse
Ooh.
me.
I believe it's going knight c3.
Knight c3. I think g6.
Yeah, but if you go c3, you can... Yeah. There are problems.
Hammer speed torture.
Magnus needs dreads.
Oh yeah, I agree.
You can have dreads as well.
Soon.
With your long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do too though. I have long hair.
Indeed.
No. No dreads for me, thank you very much.
Can anyone get dreads with long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like them, you can get them.
Like, you don't need to have some sort of special hair. Like, doesn't matter if it's very curly
this, like,
or very...
twinning thing with your hands or a tool, and then they get... Yeah. Yep.
All right, so the match is tied currently, 1-1. Both of the Carlsons have won.
How about Element Pragnananda now?
I wanted to see the last move here in order to determine whether this is a win or not. I'm not sure if it's this move determines that or not, but it seems it actually could be a win. None either way. Very interesting. Frode is nice.
Yeah.
Frode won.
Yeah.
Probably on time. Wow. That was not expected, but very nice. Good job, Frode. I had zero faith in you during this game. First I had it, and then I lost it completely, and then it just like snuck its way into the... very strange.
Well done.
Very well done.
But winning on time in classical chess, that's really something.
Yes. But it's actually occurring more often than you would think.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're getting some...
Jordan action here.
Jordan action. Very nice. Very nice. Speaking of Jordan, let's watch Pragnananda.
Yes.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was clever.
Thank you. Okay, stuff has happened here for sure. So we left off here.
Yeah.
Rook d8. Bishop a4. Rook a8. Okay, so it's just throwing out some moves. And now h4. Okay. Knight e8. Committing move. Grabbas.
It looks safe though, doesn't it?
Kind of, but this is a tricky move. f6. Probably should be a draw. I mean, there are two... There's not... There's not enough left to be able to claim this a win. So let's say here. I think that's necessary, and then rook d8. Trying to go after this guy. It's like even bishop f7.
You can grab it with your knight.
You can, but even this, I believe, is a draw.
But now how do you protect the black c5 pawn?
Let me go here.
Yeah, and then you take it with your rook.
This?
Yeah.
And this is just a draw.
Yeah. What if you take the pawn first?
If you take the pawn first, then there's this move. And yeah, this is also a draw. So this will probably be a draw. Let's have a look at Jordan.
Is the queen 10? Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
jumping back. Okay,
Yeah.
so in this position, king g7, nice. Queen d4, yeah.
also putting pressure on the f2 pawn.
Putting pressure everywhere. Oh,
Everywhere.
everywhere. Very nice.
Yes.
Good pressure. Feel like something should be dropping very soon. Aha. Oh yeah? I'm like, why not run? Well, because takes. Well. Didn't work. Didn't work. Forget about it. Rook a3.
And only 1 minute left on the clock for Lars Oskar.
Queen d8. Queen d8? It's a weird looking move, but okay. Aha. Trickster. Big trickster. Chess. Chess. Grabbas.
And then...
Chess. Ooh.
Yes. Yeah, now you have the pin.
Ooh. Chess.
Yeah.
Ah. Lots of tricks here, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
No, but this is hanging though, so yeah, it doesn't matter. E5. Aha, bishop b2. Queen b3.
It just
Jesus.
continues.
It's like here, here, new queen. But this is falling and then mate. Okay, so this is over, I think. Yeah, Jordan is winning. Very nice game by Jordan. Like seriously, a very good game.
Yeah.
I think he's just been better the entire game, and he played a good opening, got a small advantage, and then just squeezed like strategically and positionally everything. Just been on point in this game. Very, very clean game. Very clean game.
Yeah.
Ariane. Ariane is pushing. Dank Plumbo. Yes. It's hard talking to yourself in the chat. Eating popcorn with both hands. Ah, yeah. Okay, let us take a look at this game, because I haven't been giving it too much attention, I would say. But it's kind of very technical stuff, this, yeah? Not so exciting. Very, little bit dry.
It's very like clean. It's not that many tactical ideas or anything like that.
Worth mentioning though, it's like here Arian has done his homework, kind of, or he's done the same process that I'm talking about, where he's considering what pieces to swap off, and here he's saying queens are nice to swap off. And that's probably a very smart decision. Let's say he actually swaps them off. Now this pawn is really weak, because now black can finally bring the king over without having to worry about any queens coming in making too much shenanigans. So now you can probably go very slowly, like a6 here, and then
all the way,
and then take it.
And then it would be up 2 pawns.
Yes.
And that is enough.
Yes.
That's very much enough.
Yes, that's very much enough. There are probably even cleaner ways to do this. Maybe even just this and here is easier actually, because both of these rooks, as long as these rooks are here, these rooks are stuck. Yeah, just needs to stand here and protect this guy. So white cannot allow the queen trade and avoids it, but now he does the same again. Like, wanna trade?
Yeah.
White, no. Wanna trade? No. Wanna trade? No. Okay.
But are they a little bit afraid of the repetition here?
No, he has full control. You see, he repeats. This is classical. I think it's from the Russian or like Soviet chess school, where it says repeat twice.
But why?
Because Aryan has a winning position.
Yeah.
And when there's time trouble, you might make a mistake. So you want to repeat twice for
time-wise. Yeah.
Time-wise, you get time by making a move. You also get closer to 40 moves and the time control. And last but not least, you are giving your opponent some fake hope. It's like, will he actually repeat? They're sitting there hoping that he will repeat, and then you're like crushing them a little bit when you're not repeating. So it's a bit like
soul crushing.
Yes, exactly. You're crushing your opponent just a little bit, tiny little bit, in order to.
You think I'm gonna repeat one more time?
I am not. Oh, very cool. Hey, result. That is result in Jordan's game. Should be a decisive result here. I can't see it just yet, but I guess it will come in any minute now. And the first victory to the black pieces today. Let's see. So repeat twice, and then you do another move. E4, yes. Queen G5.
Also preventing that. Yeah.
Preventing E3. Rook E6, very well. Get behind the pawn. Okay, protecting against the pawn push. Queen E5, want to trade? No. H4, okay. Small improvement of the position, potentially. Here, attacking the pawn, F5, yeah. Now it's instructive, I think. It's like white is not doing anything wrong, but black is just winning. The position is winning. He just needs to. This is just technique. If he can, just do it. Win the winning position. Then it's gonna take some time, but he will get there eventually. Hammer furious.
Super furious.
Oh yeah. Have you seen Wrecking Ralph?
No.
Okay.
River Rolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a good movie. It is.
Isn't it a children's movie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But I like some cartoon movies.
Yeah.
Many of those are kind of good. That's one of the good ones, I would say.
Yeah. I didn't see it.
No, I would recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrecking Ralph. I'm not gonna say it again.
How about Prague?
If I have longer hair than Kath, no. I have. I need to save up a couple of years more, I think.
I would say so too.
Yes.
You have a little bit of curl as well, so your hair is like.
Yes.
Shorter.
All right. So, We are then in a 3-1 lead. We just need half a point to secure this match victory. And I can tell you for sure that it is either gonna come here or here. Let's see. What do we have? Takes, rook d8. Now Elam is thinking. He is thinking about how he can.
What was the bishop move he's thinking about then? Bishop f7.
Yeah, bishop f7 is one move, but he might have options here. Like, for example, what about g5? It's all about how to make this as clean a draw as possible, pretty much.
But then, don't you just pick up the pawn?
This one? Maybe. But then, grab us.
Yeah.
And this should just be draw, I think. Yes, det verte siger. Okay, I have a guy coming in 1 hour.
Trent's are cool, you're gonna get some. Trent, you don't have a lot of hair. Just saying.
What's here? Trent Tosky, that's of course this guy. Yeah. Dreads are cool, I'm gonna get some. Yeah. Trent with dreads, that would be hilarious. That would actually be hilarious.
But okay, so this is turning into a draw.
Yeah, this is a draw for sure. This is a draw for sure. Any moves should be a draw. Not this move, but apart from that, I mean there are some moves that do not draw, obviously, but any move like this, maybe even like, I don't know, here, probably is a draw, even though that makes stuff a bit more difficult. Yeah, g5 played actually. Yeah, I was thinking about this. If this was an easy way to convert this into a draw.
But then Elam he's doing really good then.
Oh yeah.
Cause
he's drawing Pragnananda, who's one of the best talents, best young talents out there. But as we can see, we have Norway also has some young talents.
Apparently they're putting pressure on Pragnananda. Yeah,
Pragnananda is feeling the pressure in Norway. Wow. I mean, he was when he played Norway Chess Open, he was really crushing. Like, he was crushing everyone pretty much. And I believe he played Elam there as well. And I think maybe Elam managed to draw him there as well.
So they played before?
Yes. Yes, they have. And I think it was a draw that game as well, which is also interesting. But now Elam with the black pieces even. This is impressive stuff. But I feel like Pragnananda has to blame himself a little bit for this loss. It's not that, I mean, Elam, he's playing very, very well, but Pragnananda really had a good position out of the opening. But then he got a bit greedy when he grabbed a strange looking pawn. Grabbed the a5 pawn at a bit of a wrong time, I think, where he had much better options, really.
Yeah, because it could have turned out a lot differently if it didn't go for the pawn grabbing.
Oh yeah.
I think also it would be more interesting for us to watch. Because, yeah, another draw. A draw.
Brah. Let's see. Ariane. Let's turn this thing off. F5. Rook C3. Queen D4. Queen C2. I mean, white is sitting there suffering, just waiting, protecting this pawn. And now I suspect King F6 or G5 and King G6 maybe. Maybe that's better. But then
So
maybe here and then
F4 right away.
I don't know. It's like you wanna progress without taking any risk, kind of. So.
But is F4 a risk?
Is F4 a risk? Well, maybe it is, because right now this is maybe hanging. And then it might not be, because no, it is, because this is still protecting.
Yeah, so no F4.
No F4. F4 is blundering half a point, probably. Yeah, just blundering half a point. So how do you proceed? Yeah, it's like trying to find these small. Either you have to find these small improvements, where you just say my position is a little bit better, I can make it a little bit better, but then at the end you have to make like the push, the big decision, the move that is really concrete, where you don't you haven't calculated it all the way through, but you have to kind of believe that this is the right way through. You have to King H7, right? This is not in the ladder category. This is in the small adjustments, small improvements category. Yeah.
But yeah, this is also like grinding, slowly but surely, just making the pawns roll up the board.
Yep. And I really want this match to be over before we say thank you and goodbye to this stream. And we need half a point to do that, to say that. I mean, obviously we're gonna get that point, but I want it actually in the bag before before we stop this stream. And we have a lot of people still watching, which is very nice.
Even though Magnus is not playing anymore.
Yes. Dropped a little bit, but go Larso. Yeah, no. Larso didn't make it.
Oh, yeah. But he can just sit tight, couldn't he? Examine now. He doesn't really have to do anything spectacular. Or does he have to do...
One of the most heartbreaking things in chess is to sit and do nothing. Yeah. It is so difficult to do. If you've tried it, have you ever tried it? Have you been in such a position where it's like your opponent is one pawn up?
Yeah.
Such a position like this, and he does nothing, and you're sitting there trying to find moves that are. It's not worsening your position, but it's just holding. And then it's so hard to not try and go for something crazy because you feel like you lost already, and then you want to let's go out with one final
bang.
Yeah, one final bang, one final scream, and then you lose. And but then it's over. You don't have to sit there and suffer anymore. No, it's really, really hard actually. I can't do it at all. I have to go out with a big bang. but often it's just better to sit there and just hold on tight. And I think Semen has done this quite well. I mean, if you look at this position this was move 27, and then in move 45 white has done nothing, right? Black has done something, but white has played this move, and that's it. Apart from that, just shuffled around the rooks and the queen. So he's waiting. He's saying, prove that you can break through. Prove it.
Yeah. You have that one pawn, your one hope.
Yeah.
Your one and only.
Come on, one opportunity.
Yeah.
This
basically.
is everything you ever wanted. Capture it.
But this is, as you say, the grinding, and then you don't know where it's gonna end because you see that it's not in your favor. Trying to exchange the queens again.
Yes, want to exchange? No. Queen c2. I can promise you, Queen c2 is coming.
But then I will go maybe queen d2 and try to get my queen to f4.
That's a good point. Queen d2, maybe queen a4, yeah?
Yeah. And if you get your queen to, as the black queen, go f4, then you can get maybe rook in d2, it's gonna be problems.
Maybe, yes.
Nah, probably not, because it's not that Semen doesn't have control, it's just that, he's waiting for a mistake, I suppose, or...
This is some nice symmetry here, yeah?
Yeah, we got a raid. Hello.
We got a raid. Hello. Master Chess Dojo, yes.
But so, yesterday was a lot different from today. It was a lot more chances and different, happenings. Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's more calm.
Yes.
It's more serious. People are more, I don't want to lose. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. But, yes. It's this case of big variety in playing strength. I think, or like in the better the players become, and the older the players become. Often they become less or more risk averse. So you will take, when you're young, like the team we played yesterday, Stavanger team. Full of youngsters. Yeah. They are willing to take a lot of risk. So they will do very crazy stuff like I'm talking about, not just sit there, do nothing, but actually go out, take risk, and try and win in spectacular style. But when you try and win in spectacular style, you may also lose in spectacular style. Yeah. So it goes both ways. But when you're just sitting there trying to hold on, it's very... it's not gonna become so spectacular, and you see that this team, apart from Elam, is Ludwig as well is actually a youngster, but he won a pretty good game, I would say. Maybe the most spectacular game of the match.
Today,
yeah. Apart from them, they're playing more solidly, maybe. Yeah. King h6. Slowly but surely. Now he will play g5, I think. Because what he now did was that he, with queen d5, he blocked this square here, or this diagonal. Let's say in this position. If you go... like for example, I don't know. You don't want the queen to get in here.
No.
With the king on h6. But Now he's kind of prevented that temporarily.
It's a slow game.
Slow burn, very slow
Very
burn.
slow.
This is the marathon, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not 100 meters.
No. It's not a sprint.
It's not a sprint.
It goes back.
Goes back, and then G5.
What
I
about-
think G5 at least. Could maybe go F4 here as well. But no, it's a bit too much. G5 is the play. I think. Maybe here. I don't know. I don't even know.
What about Prague? Prague and Elham.
What about Prague and Elham? Well, Prague is 1 pawn up. He can never lose this game, but he may win it with a big blunder from white. I don't believe in it, but why not play it out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
That is
not correct.
that is not the correct
Okay.
move.
That is not the right one.
All right, you know what? We are... Yeah, rook a5 was the move. We are closing this up, and we are claiming that we won this match, even though we didn't yet on paper, but we are gonna get at least 1 point. Probably, I think we should get 1.5. 1 point here and half a point here.
Yeah.
But this might be a draw for all that I know. If Semen can defend for another hour or so. Thank you all for following us today. We are gonna do the last round of the Norwegian Team League tomorrow. That will be at 10 o'clock. I can show you quickly here. Yeah, 10 o'clock against Vålerenga, and we have a very big game coming in tomorrow on the first board, where we have this one. We have the Magnus Carlsen going up against Vålerenga's #1, David Howell, Chess24's favorite commentator, yeah?
It's funny because I actually asked David the other day if he's gonna join the quiz on Thursday.
Yes.
And then he was like, "No, I have to be serious this weekend because I'm going up against the GOAT."
Oh yeah, he's going up against the GOAT, so he couldn't do the quiz. Very nice. Nice to see. We're gonna have some other interesting games. Let's see. I'm gonna bring it up here. Just a second. So we will have David Howell versus Magnus Carlsen. We will have Mustafa Yilmaz versus Jordan. Evgeny Romanov versus Pragnananda. Christian Stuvik-Holm versus Ariantari. Lots of plenty of good games here, and Vålerenga is only 1 point behind us. So if we lose that game, Vålerenga will win, and if we win, then we finally will win. And I can say so much that last season, we lost to Vålerenga the last weekend, and they ended up on top instead of us. So that was kind of a bummer. So we are hoping to revenge that this year.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 10 o'clock tomorrow, it will be me and Asios. I will raid him just now because he is DJing. So
Nice.
is this, how can I do this? Raid.
Just the name. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Perfect.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
I have no clue how this works with
The
delay, but
If you're gonna be here for 15 more minutes and it's gonna get a raid in 15 minutes. I don't know.
yes.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, this is they're missing out. Should I raid now or no?
I think you just let it be.
Okay.
I'm not sure. What if we raid and the stream is not ending?
Good question.
Is it?
So this is us.
It doesn't say that we're gonna raid now, so that means that it's probably fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah, not raid now. Just let it be.
let it be.
Because usually... Oh, we are leaving! Kanskje vi må avbryte. For ellers så drar vi noen 15 minutter før. Yes. Jeg tror det var bra at vi stoppet der.
Right.
Ok, men da kan vi vente 10 minutter, og så kan vi streame. Da vil de her nå siste 10 minutterne ikke telle på streamen.
I like my reason, my reasoning here, but I want to end this. I'm not sure. So when I ended yesterday, it's like countdown, yeah?
It did?
Yeah.
But then we can't raid.
Yes. So I'm not sure how to do it.
Huh. Alright.
No, we are raiding.
We are?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not too bad. I'll just cut it out.
Yeah.
Why raid? We are done.
Yeah. Yep. Så da fikk de ikke med seg den siste delen av streamen.